something from the street, But
What's up, everybody? My name is Anthony, and welcome back to another Tagalong podcast. If you are new here, we are a group of Filipino cousins who wanted to find a way to converse about different topics, whether it's current events, sports, and anything that comes to mind. So, tag along with us.
Talk about missionary.
Missionary.
She's on her back, I'm on top.
So like I said, I'm Anthony.
I'm with Edwin.
Edward.
Sean.
Blend the two ends.
And we got
And we got a special guest today.
Marvin, aka Tristan.
Introduce yourself, Tristan.
I'm Tristan.
Wait till camera.
I'm a Filipino, Korean. I'm not one of the cousins, but
You look like us.
kinda.
What's your
Hey.
sign, bro?
What do you mean?
You're an
Like,
astrologist.
Oh, I'm a Taurus. I'm a
Ooh.
lover boy.
He's single.
Lover boy.
Oh.
He's single.
I know we did last night.
Where's
You
your
know,
single?
Military. Think about it. Military gang. He's gonna be a pilot.
Trying to be. Yeah. Trying to be a pilot, trying to explore the world some more.
With you.
With
you.
your subscribers. Tag your Instagram,
Most of them are
On the
cousins.
comments below here.
below, Snapchat.
GG's bots.
Sorry, Aiden.
Say sorry.
So what is today's topic, Ant?
You know, something exciting just happened. Glenn over here just became a dad. Tell us about it, Glenn.
First week, it's not that bad.
What's her name?
Helena. It's,
Which is H, right?
She's an H, not a G.
Galena.
Kalena.
Galena.
Wait, why'd you come up with the name?
How'd you come with the name?
It's her grandmother or Samantha's grandmother's name, so it's Helen. Then I combined it with my mom's name, Magdalena, so it's Helena.
Nice.
Not Helena.
Or-
Not
Helena.
Helena, it's Helena.
Kawana.
You know the
Helena.
song from My Chemical Romance?
Ooh.
She's
Nice.
1 week old.
1 week?
to
How did the
experience.
whole experience of the birthing process?
It was mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the whole thing. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was bad for Samantha, but her head was
Try it
squished.
tomorrow.
She had a cone head for a little bit, but that's normal birthing.
Yeah.
How was changing your diaper? How was changing your first diaper?
It was easy. She don't cry with me, but she cries with Samantha.
For real?
Yeah.
You're an expert now then, huh?
If I can only breastfeed, I'll do it.
Shoot, I did the same. My
How was that skin to skin contact when you first held her?
It was cool. It was like
Emotional?
cold
Emotional.
Were you emotional?
You cry?
when I saw her. Yeah.
You film it though.
No.
Mm.
I couldn't film it. Madeline filmed it, so.
Oh.
Video coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And the channel below.
Too many pictures.
she took a lot of
Subscribe to
pictures.
my YouTube channel. No videos on it.
Alright, this isn't episode 1, Eddie. Alright.
Episode 2, Eddie.
Was
It's
it?
episode 2, Eddie. No, it's
That was
episode 2.
Because
Oh.
when I came back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he coming back? Where your boyfriend at? Where your boyfriend at?
She got a full head of hair, dimples.
Dang.
She looked a lot like
She got the straight up
Glenn.
Filipino nose though.
Yeah.
Flat.
It's the family nose, not the Philippines.
Latino nose. Trademark.
You don't have the nose.
No, I have my dad's nose. I mean, I have my person who was
the sperm donor. The sperm donor. Shout out to dads.
Hey, when'd you get those hoop earrings?
I had these. I just don't wear them.
Yeah, he lost it.
Fuck, I'm taking
Playing
mine off
basketball.
now, shit.
Damn.
You wore yours.
Oh.
I take mine off.
Yeah.
Congrats.
What'd you guys think about it?
She's cute.
It was-
She's,
Seems like an easy
Adorable.
baby so far.
Yeah.
I saw what me and Natalie's kid would look like if we had a kid.
I don't think that's possible.
How did you see it? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, did you like make a time machine and went to the future,
Yeah.
or?
No, I just think that like her skin color at least look like that.
Oh. Okay, I thought you had.
I
like,
thought
those
you're like looking at
capabilities.
pictures. You're like, this is what they're gonna look like.
And you just smashed them together. I know what we could talk about. I mean, we've been
We've been MIA.
MIA, kind of on a little sabbatical.
Everybody was
We're on a strike with our producers.
Yeah, our producers aren't doing this.
Yeah.
They weren't paying me
Yeah,
enough.
back at you, Eddie.
Yeah, they were paying the editors enough, and we just wanted to equal equality and pay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Equality.
Me and my cousin,
My
cousin,
my dear cousin.
Sean.
I should have won the fight.
I should have won the fight.
I punched more than him, but
my legs were
Kept
speaking.
hugging me.
I
Go back
kind
to
of want to talk about the trip.
Where'd you guys go?
Went to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Sean is
Hawaii.
pretty familiar with Hawaii though.
What'd you do in Hawaii?
Alright, so we went kayaking, paddleboarding. We took them around the island, North Shore, all that other bullshit. Not bullshit, but bullshit. But it was fun. I mean, we got to see some local stuff. I wish we could have done some other cool things, but fortunately it was a time crunch and COVID. So either things were booked out early or they only had 70% of capacity for everything. So actually when we left, it dropped down to 50%.
They dropped down to 50%, and
Literally the day
then
of we left, they dropped it back down to 50.
and then now it's like you actually have to quarantine
Nah,
for
yeah.
2 weeks or 10 days.
So
Before
back
you
to square one.
You hit the
Before you
time
get
frame,
there,
right?
or when you
Yeah.
get there, you have to quarantine. So
That's-
shout out to you tourists who didn't just fucking got your shot. They just wanted to quarantine.
dang, you have to quarantine there.
There was
Yeah.
dude, there was a lot
What?
of people who didn't have a shot and just quarantined at our
Oh,
hotel.
yeah,
There was a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, quarantined.
Yeah.
There at the pool.
Yeah.
It was like, but other than that, it was fun.
Definitely a cool experience if you haven't been there before.
Don't play the game yet.
Doors!
So luckily I had Sean again and his sister.
Shout out to Sean and her sister.
Yep. So it was fun because they kind of knew some of the hot spots and local shops and foods. So it made it easier to kind of explore Oahu. We went to Oahu. But yeah, we went like paddleboarding, hiking, kayaking, and then we went to a bunch of local spots. And my experience there,
If we were there longer.
if we were there longer, but it was still like a good trip. I wish we could have done luau, but those ones you have to like plan super far in
Well,
advance.
it was like
And we only had like a week to 2 weeks of planning, so it was really impromptu.
it was a month out from when we tried to go.
Yeah,
How's the food?
food was great.
It was nice.
I
Best
had shrimp. What was it, garlic shrimp?
Romy's garlic shrimp.
Romy's garlic shrimp.
Everyone was finishing headless, bro.
It was that good.
It was that good.
You
never But-
finish food.
But my shit smelled like garlic for 2 days. It was so bad.
Well, that doesn't help. But the next day, you also got garlic pizza.
And then I had garlic pizza the next day.
Was
It
it
was
that
bad.
food truck one?
It kind of looks like a food truck.
There is a food truck, but we didn't want to go to the food truck. We went to the actual place itself. It did take a while. It took like hour and a half to even order / get our food, but I think it's worth it. I always like going to Romy's whenever I go there. So
And like when you're in vacation mode, like you don't really have a sense of time anyways, unless it's
Especially
like the
there.
last day. But
especially there,
yeah, when you're there, just like
let's go with the flow over there.
you can do pretty much everything in a day. But I mean, it was a cool experience just because it felt like, I wasn't a minority. I felt like part of the majority, which is obviously opposite when you're in the Midwest. So it just felt like everyone was just very. I'm not saying that it's not welcoming here. It just felt more homey
Let me
in a
ask
sense
you,
of like
let me ask
sense
you,
of Philippines.
because like when you first got there, one of the first things I asked like, you hear it right? It was your first time hearing an actual pigeon.
Oh yeah.
Well, what is your thoughts on that and like the whole concept of like them talking like that and stuff?
I don't like it's cool. Like I've talked to it before, but not obviously on here. But it just feels like it should be not a part of America,
States.
the United States. Yeah, because they have their own culture. They have, I mean, obviously English. It's still English, but it's like a different slang or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like it shouldn't be part of the U.S. because of how different it is culturally. To me, it just felt like a non-third world version of Philippines.
Yeah.
So
Or I don't want to say Americanized version of the Philippines, but
because I mean the Philippines is kind of Americanized already.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's definitely fun seeing more majority of your color than the white people.
Yeah, it's so weird. I was like, oh.
And then locals actually like try to help you because you look more local.
Exactly.
Than them.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of racist, but it's alright.
But yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they took over there.
That's true.
So I mean,
They
yeah.
got the right.
Yeah.
They
So,
got the right.
so it's like I don't know. They were more helpful if you look local than anything. Like they'll try to help you out more than anything. So
Yeah, and there's so many 2003 Toyota Tacomas. Over there. There was a lot of them though. Like
it was like five every like 2 seconds.
yeah, you would see one everywhere.
Just the 2003.
Yeah, there's a lot of 2003.
So that's like a base model, bro.
That was like the
2003 Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely would want to go there again at some point.
I should no. Like the dinner cruise was fun though.
Dinner cruise was cool too.
It was nice.
Forgot about that.
Did you guys cruise the whole island or?
No, we just went all the way down to Diamond Head, and then we went back and boarded to at Waikiki.
Waikiki.
Everyone had some virgin mocktail, bro.
Fire?
Virgin mocktails.
I meant mocktails.
Were they fire or were they fire?
Everyone had some champagne.
Champagne, baby.
Dude,
Bubbly water?
Yeah, some bubblies.
Some
How's
bubbles?
the North Shore? Did you see the?
I honestly like the North Shore better than I liked Waikiki, only because Waikiki had friggin' Port of the Rock.
The North Shore.
Bro, I gotta see it. I gotta see your shit.
Oh yeah, did you? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you?
I pulled it out. My mom pulled it out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, you stepped on it, right?
I stepped on a lot. It was on both feet. I didn't know it was on my left foot too.
It's on pee on your foot.
No, I had my
Vinegar.
aunt bring vinegar. I texted my aunt. I was like, can you bring me vinegar next time you see me?
Were you limping and stuff?
No, it was definitely sore though. Like
Oh.
both my feet were sore. Like when we were traveling home, I was like,
Yeah, that sucks.
Acupuncture.
How long the needle length?
it wasn't big. I mean, I don't know. I can't really
A
measure.
millimeter? Centimeter?
That's it, I can't really. You got a marker?
It's this big.
It's
Like,
relative.
it's a small one, dude. It was like,
Yeah, use your lips.
That's not small, dude.
like that.
They can't see that, Sean.
So
you guys can see it.
pretty much.
This big.
Pretty much
It's like
a little
This
smaller
big.
than
This
a dime.
big.
It's as big as our uting.
But it's like
Oh.
those
I
things.
took a tae and it was this big.
But yeah.
This big.
Did I? No. Cause like how it started is that I saw you and Heba coming back from the paddleboard, and then I saw Heba fall, and my son was like, "Oh, go help!" So that's why I was like, "Oh shit!" So that's why I started going to you guys.
She fell.
It looked like did she fall or did she jump off the paddleboard?
Oh, she jumped off.
Oh, well, I thought she fell, or she thought she fell. So I was like, "Oh shit!"
Were they leashed?
Who?
The paddleboards? Did they have a leash?
Did you have a leash? No, I don't think you
Yeah, I
did.
had a leash.
Oh, but
I
like,
think it said leash.
so
leash.
Oh,
I was trying to like swim to you guys,
Mhm.
and then like right when it hit the part where like
That part was bad though.
it
That
was
was a lot.
It was like fucking
Coral and-
everywhere, coral rock, and then like right when I was like trying to stand, I was like, oh shit, right, and then I look, I was like urgent. I was like, oh fuck, so I was like in a landmine, and then everyone in heaven was just like swim past me. I was like, all right, well, how am I gonna get back without fucking stepping on this thing? So I tried standing up, but then the wave fucking like pushed the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I fucking flew back, and I was trying to stand up. That's when I started hitting all of them.
Oh, damn.
And then like I tried to stand up again, and then the wave hit me, and then I went like that with my hand. And I was like, oh,
That's the worst too, because that wasn't like it was super shallow there
it
too.
was.
So there, you were fucked either
Did you have the
way.
shoes too? Water shoes?
No, cause like I was just swimming.
Mm.
I mean,
Sean
we
was just
only-
chilling.
we
Sean
only-
was just cruising.
yeah, we only used the washers when we went kayaking. Other than that, I didn't really use it.
Yeah.
Was it water clear?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like Everclear.
What? The drink?
It burns.
You drink?
Yeah, drinking it. He's like,
Well, speaking of Hawaii, I hear someone might get stationed over there.
Oh
We'll see how
yeah.
it goes. I don't know yet.
You're Air Force, right?
Yeah, Air Force.
When will you find out if you're being stationed there?
Next month.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Ooh.
I applied for 3 jobs, so it's stay here for another 3 years to be a teacher, or go to Hawaii for 3 years, or they're go to Portugal. It's an island in Portugal for a year, and then I can choose where I want to go after.
Ooh.
So
So you probably gonna end up in Hawaii no matter what.
I mean,
No, it's a high,
It's hot. It's
very.
like everyone in the airport is
top.
like, yo, Hawaii's open. Let's go. Yeah, it's everyone and their mom is trying to get Hawaii. So
It's just hard to get there.
Cause like it wasn't humid at all when we were there, but the last 2 days. So that was like the best thing.
It's usually never humid when you're by the ocean.
Because
No,
you get
it's
that
humid
wind.
there.
Yeah, it's humid there.
You get the wind.
probably more humid here than.
Oh yeah, also me and Hebo were walking to go to Coneflower. Shout out to Coneflower if you guys ever want to go there. If you guys aren't
Coneflower.
from
You mean
Gotta try
Zio's Pizza?
in Omaha, Nebraska, greatest pizza ever, New York
Dude.
style pizza.
Do you not? When we were at the mall, I passed by Sbarro.
Oh,
I
you
was
did?
thinking about the office.
Oh, the office, yeah. There was some Sbarro there.
Yeah, the mall.
Damn. Oh wait, there was. You're right. That's the best New York style pizza
Huh?
too.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sbarro.
You know, you don't understand, bro. I saw like 4 people like in line. I was like, damn.
But there must be some New York style
The
pizza.
calzone is pretty good.
Oh, but yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Nah, I like Hawaii just because of the cuisine. Cause
The
like,
cuisine, yeah.
cause like when we went to the mall, there was literally like Korean barbecue. There was Japanese. There was Jollibee. There was like steak and fish. There was like a multiple of different cultures. Pan Express, if you wanted that. There was what's it called? What's that? Is it Phillies? That cheese?
Philly cheesesteaks?
Yeah.
Charlie's.
There's Charlie's. So it's like there was like everything in there.
I went to Hawaii
So it's like,
for
dude.
Panda Express.
Like if you want fucking KBBQ, you can get
Go to Hawaii
KBBQ
Red
there.
Express, authentic Asian food. Right
Yeah,
there.
we were me and
Did you go to
I used to work
McDonald's?
there.
Yeah, dude, we went to McDonald's because his mom, auntie,
she like
wanted the taro pies every day.
Every day, but
My mom?
yeah.
Yes, we literally had I think maybe
Why?
25 to 30 taro pies in that shit.
Why? That's a lot of taro pies.
Well, huh?
How much did my mom eat? All of them?
Well, no. Well, she'd be like, so the first time we ate it, right? We all had one each, and then the next time she was like, oh, let's get 2 each. I was like, what?
Just get to it.
My mom's savage.
Yeah, but like that's like the one downfall.
I
Like
want
my,
vacation.
since we went with my parents,
Yeah,
and
the
even
cater to
yours
them.
too. Like it was more of my parents though that they wanted non-local food
Yeah.
just because it was faster because no one wanted to go there. Like
yeah.
one of our last days, you were trying to go to Aloha Kitchen, right? But that was like a 2-hour wait, which was kind of tough.
I would
On our last day, but me and my wife Heba, we went to like just a local coffee shop and got some pastries, which was still cool too. But their parents, or my parents and his mom, went to IHOP. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why go somewhere that's not you're not used to and go get something local or something that you could get anywhere?
They cut the time down too, because like everybody started, like all the tourists started leaving. So literally, she would call like 5 people's names. They weren't there. They all left. So
Oh, really?
it cut time like hella quick.
Since we have a special guest, why don't we ask him questions?
Oh yeah.
Tristan, so you've been here for how long?
3 years.
In Omaha, Nebraska?
Yeah, 3 years.
Tell me what's your favorite parts of it and the worst parts of it.
Favorite part, probably the food. Pretty much all you do here is eat. Can't really do that much,
That's
but eat.
That's true.
Probably the worst part is the winters are really cold and the summers are really freaking hot. Yeah.
Where are you originally from
Got that
again?
wrong.
Originally from the Philippines, Angeles City. Yeah,
Angeles? That's.
it's near Clark. Clark?
Is that north.
It's like
North of Manila, right?
I think so.
We're in
Yeah,
San
Angeles
Carlos.
City is on the way to Manila.
So it's between
Yeah.
San Carlos.
So you're pretty much biased.
Hey, so
We're cousins from far, far.
Yeah.
We probably are cousins from there somehow.
We're all
yeah.
Kuya somehow, yeah.
So Tristan, how long were you in the Philippines, dude?
So
You were born there, right?
yeah, I was born there, but like, so I moved to Korea. Was my mom.
North or south?
The border.
Yeah.
I moved to South Korea, and then we moved to Japan, and then Arizona, then Italy,
Easy.
Dang,
Yeah,
you've been
yeah.
everywhere.
then Utah, then Germany. That's where I graduated high school. And then I moved back to Utah, and then I enlisted from Utah, and now I'm stationed here.
Is your
Shit.
parents in the military, dude?
My dad's retired. He's in Florida now. That's where my family is, and then he's like a rocket scientist. Over
You mean
there.
he's a rock?
Yeah.
He's hard.
He's hard as a rock. Over
Hard as a
there.
rock.
He's a rocket scientist.
Shit, dude. What's Cause Japan is one of my destination spots I really want to go to. What it's like there?
Man, I was a little kid, but I mean, I remember it was a lot of fun.
Oni-chan.
Oni-chan,
not the
No, but it's really fun over there.
Let's go.
Let's see, what was I gonna say? I remember when I was a little kid, I went to like the spa. I was like, oh, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, you know what I mean?
I get a happy ending.
I was tiny. I was like maybe like
Yeah,
5,
because you
and
were
then-
hard as a rock.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was over here. I think I was on the woman's side or something. Because I was like, they're like, oh, take off all your clothes. I said, 5-year-old me, like, okay. I go out there, I'm like, wow, what is all this? And yeah, but it was really fun over there. I wish I could go back. Hopefully, maybe one day I'll go back.
Oh shit, dude.
You went to the shower where all the dudes are like squatting with a bucket and just steaming.
I've not
You
been
use
to
the
that.
taboo?
Not been to that. I mean,
Yeah.
What's it
the
called?
like when you go
What is-
shower.
yeah, what is
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Philippines, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you,
it called?
you used the tabu?
Yeah, taboo.
You used it before?
No, I've
They have places like that.
I mean, I've been in the
There's actually
Philippines.
in California.
Yeah,
But you went to the one where it's like
Nude
water
water.
springs and stuff.
yeah. It's like a bunch of baths where it's like this water's hot, this water's cold.
Mm.
And it's like it's a bunch.
This water's
Just-
lukewarm.
Yeah, basically, me and my homie, we just got in the cold one because you just wanted to shrink a little bit.
Everybody wants to shake someday.
Yeah. We want to look like girls out there.
Does
Jijibong.
I feel like
Jijibong.
I feel like
Jijibong.
only Filipinos or people who use a taboo, whenever they wipe their face. Don't tell me that none of you guys don't do this.
I stopped doing that because I feel like we get wrinkles deep doing that, man.
Do you blow,
Like,
do you blow your nose, dude?
I blow my nose every time
Like,
I'm in the shower.
It's like,
Yeah.
that shit's
When I'm
gross.
when
Yeah.
I'm washing my face, I'll blow my nose.
I blow my nose. Dude, my brother, I remember growing up with my brother.
Being in the military, like, how is it with, like, your friends and everything? Like, because you move ever so often. Is it weird, like, having friends here and then never...
Edward just saying, are you
I'm
gonna-
just...
Are we gonna keep in contact before?
Are we still,
I mean, every day.
are we still gonna play Hunter's Arena?
Are you gonna miss me, Anak?
I don't have the same
Hey.
time zone. I don't know how to play with you.
I'll FaceTime you when I go throwback.
At the club, I'm waking up like, yo, what up, man? He's like,
He's like, bro, I'm fucking lit.
I'm at the max. This guy's hitting on me. Like, come help me, please.
Yo, yeah, tell that story, bro.
Oh, that's a good story.
It's a good story.
All right, but Eddie's question.
Oh, but yeah, first Eddie's question. I mean, I've been so used to it as a military kid, where it's like I've been moving around so much. Like, I mean, I still like contact my friends, but we're not as like together anymore. Sorry, Eddie. But
Hey, you better marry his ass. Shit.
But yeah,
Free
it's something to get used
healthcare,
to.
free dental.
You get a house in Hawaii if you go there.
That's true.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I told him we can do that. Don't tell him about it. We'd be like, just
Wait.
the banana beats. Banana beats. What was the other question?
Are you gonna miss Eddie? No, what's it like? Because I knew I was considering going to the military after I graduated college to enlist as an officer.
Oh,
But,
officer.
Like, what would you say?
So
Well,
if
joining
you
the
want,
military.
if you want to be an officer in the military, a lot of people would recommend that you join the military or join like the ROTC program because you have a better spot to get into an officer position. 'Cause it's actually hard to be an officer in the military. Like what they tell you is like in the Air Force or military in general, you're part of a 1% of people in like the nation. So I think like, being an officer, it's like actually less than that. So 1% and less than 1% to be an officer, and then it's just hard to get into that position.
What are you in the military?
I'm human resources, so I do like
HR, baby.
HR. I do like the background stuff, people's like documents.
Tell
and
me your
stuff.
daily life.
Like, are you a sergeant, staff sergeant?
Yeah, I'm a staff sergeant.
I only said that because I saw your Snapchat post.
Yeah, staff sergeants. That means just get paid more, and then you have to actually like supervise people. So you're actually in a management position now, but I actually don't have any people to manage because.
By yourself?
Yeah, I'm in a small office. One of the guy leaves at like 1:30 every day, and the other person that
Doesn't
that's
show
the
up?
airman, he's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, you just showed up. He's like, I got stuff to do. I'm like, yeah, your job.
I'm still getting paid for the day, right?
Yeah, but that's the good thing about the military though, is you get paid regardless. You know.
Oh shit.
You work 2 hours a day, you're still getting paid the same as the other guy who worked 12 hours a
Yeah.
day.
Damn.
Salary, bro.
Yeah,
That's where they get you.
but it's a good thing if you want to travel. I mean,
Where would you say your top places would be right now?
like top places to like.
Like you've been.
So Germany's my number one because that's where I went to high school, and that's like the most fun I had because like drinking age was like 14. So every weekend it was like, well, not even just the weekends, like every
Day.
day was like a party, and then the teachers would be like, go out there and drink. I'm like, all right, teacher, let's go. Like in America, they'd be like, don't drink. When I went to my German teacher, and he was like, you trying to get lit tonight? I'm like, whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, in America we
Yeah.
had Dare.
Yeah. We had Dare too, and then when I was in a.
It's like I dare you to drink.
I fucking
Drink
dare you
too much.
to. I fucking dare you to.
But yeah, so Germany probably number one. I think Korea number two, and then I think Japan.
North or south?
3.
All right, that's the end of this episode. We're gonna end off with our Filipino praise of the day.
With
Take
Tristan.
it away with Tristan.
The Filipino praise of the day is lamig.
Ulamig.
I mean, it's cold.
Ulamig.
It's cold.
And when you dip your balls into water,
Ulamig.
I'm lamig.
And then when you scratch,
You scratch the
the blood Ulamig.
That shit makes you cold?
Yeah, shit shivers down your
Little
spine,
shot,
bro.
little
the
shot,
shot and
Man, dude.
you don't want it.
So that's the end of today's episode.
Thank you for tuning in.
We'll see you on the next ride.